The first of the 10 things I want to share really quick tonight is mindset. Winners find a way to win. What I've learned is the number one step to success is showing up. That's the very first step. That's, for some reason, the hardest step that most people struggle with. I want you to ask yourself right now, are you really showing up to the level that you know you can? Are you really showing up to the level that you know you should? And when you look back on your life in 3 years, 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, 100 years, whatever, are you going to be proud with the effort that you're putting in? And a lot of you can say yes, but I don't believe everybody can yet. The first is mindset. It starts here. You go there in the mind before you go there in the body. I show up every single day because I tell myself that I'm going to. So I want to ask you again, do you have the right mindset tonight? Are you showing up every chance that you get? Second, access. This is access. This is access. When you get to spend time with the top people in your company, and you get to go ask Eric and Crystal and others, like, dude, what did you do? How did you do it? And how can I do it? You get to literally have that type of access to one of the top executive teams on the planet that I absolutely love, and Rory, Henry, Grant, and James. Give them a hand again, please. That's access. I'm making it a little hard for Facebook. I apologize. I'm moving so much. Okay, I get energetic. I can't stay still. I got, ants in my pants. I'm like ADHD up here. Okay. Access. You need access to level up your life, right? You need access to think bigger. You need access to dream bigger. You need access to have a bigger vision. This is access. This is what you get by being a part of these trips. I can tell you this, I would never miss a trip ever again. And I for sure would not want to ever finish second, Crystal McGregor. But you got to show up. This is what access is all about. Access makes you stronger. The third thing is student. Being a student of the game. Being coachable. Being humble. Being teachable. Realizing that, dude, I've got another level, I've got another gear, and I can learn from the best of the best. If you think you've arrived, I promise you, you haven't. If you think you've made it, it's never going to get any better, I promise you, you're wrong. I can tell you that those that commit to being a student of the game, T-Mac, and that really commit to improving and showing up and getting better every single day, your life has the ability to change forever. But whether you show up or not, and whether you really put in the work, whether you really commit to learning and being a student of the game, is totally up to you. Will Smith says, there's no reason for plan B if it distracts from plan A. Fourth thing, trajectory. Are you on the right trajectory? You have the ability to be on the right trajectory, right? You've got the right products, you've got the right company, you've got the right support. Everything is on your side. I mean, for crying out loud, you show up and they feed you calls of people that want to buy insurance. It's like the greatest thing on the planet. It doesn't get any better than this. What type of trajectory are you on? What type of trajectory do you want to be on? And are you on the right trajectory? Like Grant Cardone at our first 8% Nation conference said, dude, if you get rid of all the downs, all you have is ups. What kind of growth trajectory are you on? Are you growing just a little bit, or are you growing a lot? Number 5, environment. You need the right environment and the right exposure to really elevate your life, to really elevate your mind, to grow, to be better, and to go places you've never been. This is exposure and environment. Going to Cabo, spending time with some of the top people in the insurance industry, like how cool is this? That's the right environment to be in. Over the last 42 months, I've gotten out there and got exposed in the right environments, hung out with the right people, and guess what? My life has changed. You are doing that right now, but you got to continue to keep doing that every chance you get. Say I if you're with me. Say I if you're with me. Say I if you're with me. Okay, just checking in. Number 6, reach. You have to determine that, dude, I'm reaching for my goals. Like, I write down my goals every single morning. I write down we do $100 million. I write down we have a helicopter and a private jet. I write down we got 10,000 people at our conference. I write down all these crazy things. Why? Because I want to, well, a lot of people wake up and be like, dude, where does your drive come from? Why aren't you more complacent? Why don't you get stagnant? Why are you so hungry? As Les Brown says. He's like, dude, because I wake up and write down my goals. I think as big as anybody I know, and I know the only person that can keep me from reaching those are me. The only thing that can keep you from reaching your goals the rest of this year, next year, and every year forever, guess what? Is you. That's it. Because for everything to change, we got to change. Are you changing? Are you evolving? And are you reaching? Number 7, mentorship. This is peer-to-peer mentorship. That's what this is. The ability to leave my ego at the door and say, I can be better, I can learn from anyone when I spend time with top people and make more money. Number 8, information. I had to get exposed to the right information. You have to get exposed to the right information. Guess what? You are getting exposed to the right information. Because you have the ability to grow and literally become a totally different person, making additional cash bonuses every 6 months. You have the ability to continue to evolve here and to seek out the right information. There is nothing that you don't know that somebody doesn't know in this room. How powerful is that? You can't say that everywhere. Number 9, network. You have an unbelievable network of people that want to see each other win, that love each other, that care about each other, and that really want everyone to do better. Like, people are getting awards, and someone is like Ronald, so the person that beats him, he's jumping up and down for him like crazy. I'm like, dude, how cool is that? He's not jealous. He's not in the corner. He's not freaking crying. He's like up dancing for the next person. Like, that's the kind of people you need on your squad, right? Your team. That's what it's all about. That's what a network does. You have the right network, but you got to plug into the network, if you know what I mean. And by plugging the network, what I really mean is showing up every single day. I can promise you, if there's one thing that's holding anybody back or the company back in any way, it's that some of us are not showing up like we know we should. Say I if you agree with that to a certain extent, by the way, because I know you do. And number 10, as I've actually already heard a couple times tonight, by the way, you got to be different. You got to be different. I don't want to be average. I don't want to be normal. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be different. Say it with me. 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 Different. And it starts with each and every one of you. It starts with you. Guess what? I want to be different. I want them to say, that dude is nuts. And we got a lot of people that are nuts in this room. Why? Because you're different. I want to be different. Winners are different. And they win. Winners always find a way to win, no matter what. Apparently not in golf. But other than that, they do. Okay? Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. We lost by 1 stroke. What did I just do? What is it? Okay, you raised your hand first. I had to give it to you. What's your name? What's your name? Kalia. Give it up for Kalia for $100. There we go. That's right. I spelled mastermind. Who else caught it by show of hands, by the way? Okay. All right. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Well, what is a mastermind? A mastermind group is a group of peers who meet to give each other advice and support. And it's got a lot of powerful minds who are on their way to being masters. Am I right? I'm telling you, you want to have the right mindset, get the right access, become a student of the game. We're on a crazy growth trajectory. You got to be in the right environment. You got to reach the next 6 months. Mentorship, information, network, and difference. Who wants to be different? Stand and scream and yell tonight if you want to be different. Stand up, stand up, stand up, and scream and yell if you want to be different. If you want to be magical, if you want to be powerful, if you want to do something special, the next 6 months, almost all of you are singing and want to do something special, okay? Here's what I know. Winners show up. Winners perform, and winners win. So I want to ask you, are you showing up? Are you performing? And are you winning? Because all you got to do is show up, perform, and win. Who's ready to win the rest of 2021? You're different, and I love you. Hey, if you enjoyed this, I got another one you're gonna love. It's right there. Click on it. See you in there.
And by the way, let me say that. I told him, I said, the reason why we did it is, you know, almost all the speaking engagements we get, they get filtered out by Mario. Mario is probably the most important guy on our team because Mario will not even bring it up to us. And Mario will come up and say, Pat,